All right, man. This part two to the video that I made the other day discussing Jalen Hurts being elite. I'm gonna get right to the point because y'all tweaking out, bro. This is not about winning a championship does not make you an elite quarterback, bro. You talking about stats carries my argument until you get to the playoffs. Winning one Super Bowl does not make you a Hall of Famer. Winning one Super Bowl does not make you an elite quarterback. For instance, Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl. Is he elite? Is he a Hall of Fame quarterback? Is he a first ballot? He might go to the Hall of Fame. If he do, that'd be kind of weird. But is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? No. Come on, bro, man. No, bro. Y'all. I don't think y'all know what elite is, bro. I don't think y'all know what elite is. This is for the real football fans that actually know the game, that watch the game from back in the day. Not you new niggas that just started watching football 8 years ago when Patrick Mahomes started winning all these championships. Y'all will be the same niggas saying that Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT and this and that and the third and he's the greatest quarterback of all time. And bro, y'all will be saying the same bullshit. Y'all do not know football, bro. Y'all do not know football. If you think Jalen Hurts is an elite quarterback because he won one championship on that stacked ass roster, bro, you do not know football. It's that simple. Okay, for instance, I'm gonna show you the 2000s Ravens quarterback. They won a championship in 2000, bro. In 2000, the Baltimore Ravens quarterback was Trent Dilfer. He led the season. He started the season as a backup, but became the starter mid-season and led the team to a Super Bowl victory. Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl with arguably the greatest defense in NFL history, besides maybe the '85 Bears, the Ravens, the 2000 Ravens, and possibly the Steelers, the Steelers from like the '70s, the Steel Curtain. But y'all see, y'all don't know about that, bro. Y'all some new dudes. Ain't no old people on my channel. Old people don't watch YouTube. They don't. So I know it ain't no old heads on my channel saying this shit. It's a bunch of young heads that has what is it, revisionist history, or what is it, uh basically it's like recency bias. That's what it is. Recency bias. That's what's really going on, bro. Jalen Hurts is not an elite quarterback. Is he clutch? I guess you could say he's clutch. I guess so. I don't know. I never really watched the Eagles, to be honest, but I never really see him have a clutch moment. I mean, what did he have to go through in the playoffs this year? What obstacle did he really have to overcome in the playoffs? Was he down by 10? Was he down by 15 in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes to go and had to make a comeback? I'm pretty sure he was not. I'm pretty sure, I'm for certain he was not. Come on, bro. Like let's stop acting like just because you won a championship that makes you an elite quarterback. It does not. It does not make you elite. Trent Dilfer is not in the Hall of Fame, and he has a Super Bowl ring. He has a championship. Come on, man. I don't know what y'all tweaking out, bro. I just because you win a Super Bowl does not make you elite. That does not make you a Hall of Fame bound quarterback. Is Jalen Hurts a Hall of is Jalen Hurts bound for the Hall of Fame? If he retire right now, does he have a Hall of Fame? Does he have a Hall of Fame resume? Let's be honest. Does he have a Hall of Fame resume? No. The only thing he got one Super Bowl ring. That's it. But that's not finna put you in the Hall of Fame, bro. How many first team All Pros he got? No, bro. He just. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. This man has never had 30 touchdowns in a season. He done been in the league for what? 6 years? 5 years? He had 6 touchdowns, 16 touchdowns, 22, 23, and 18. Granted, I give him this. He doesn't throw many interceptions. I give him that. I'll give him that. Last year he had 18 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. I give him that, bro. He don't throw too many interceptions, but that's because he's really not throwing the ball that much. I'm not saying he's trash. Nobody said Jalen Hurts was trash. He's above average at best. I will give him that. But he's not elite. Elite is somebody like, bro, Tom Brady, Dan Marino. Must I go through these names again? All right, okay, I ain't even gonna do that. Let's take the elite out of the conversation. Let's just remove that word out of the conversation. If you had to start a team right now, bro, if you had to create your own team right now, you choosing Jalen Hurts, bro? Are you telling me you gonna choose Jalen Hurts? Let's just be real. Any of y'all niggas that saying he elite and he this and he this and he this and he that, and y'all really slobbing on his knob like corn on the cob, bro, y'all really gonna put that? Be real. Just be honest. Are you gonna start your franchise with Jalen Hurts just because he won a Super Bowl with a stacked ass roster? That's like me saying I'll start my team with Trent Dilfer. He made it to the Super Bowl with the Ravens. They were stacked. And they won. Joe Flacco, he made it to the Super Bowl. You gonna start your franchise with Joe Flacco? Are you gonna start your franchise with Trent Dilfer? Do I have to look up all of the quarterbacks? Do I have to look up quarterbacks that's not in the Hall of Fame with Super Bowls, bro? Cause I could, bro. YouTube is, I mean, not YouTube, but Google is right here. Quarterbacks with Super Bowls who aren't in the Hall of Fame. I'm pretty sure it's a good bit. Jim Plunkett, I don't even know who that is, but he has multiple Super Bowl rings. He probably an old school player. Dang, that's crazy work. Okay, anyway, cause I'm just trying to make a point, bro. Like, come on, man, y'all gotta know better than this, bro. Y'all gotta know. Are you gonna start? Let's just be honest, bro. Are you gonna start Jalen? Are you gonna start? Ooh, excuse me. You gonna take Jalen Hurts over Tom Brady? You gonna take Jalen Hurts over Baker Mayfield? We talking about just pure skill, not the team you was on a stacked team. Cause I think if you put Baker Mayfield on that Eagles team, he could win. Baker Mayfield is a good quarterback. He's just at the beginning of his career, he was on a sorry ass Browns. I don't know about Justin Herbert. He got the potential, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like, come on, put Patrick Mahomes on that Eagles team. Do they not win the Eagles? Do they not win the Super Bowl? I'm just saying, bro. I don't, bro. He's not. Winning the Super Bowl does not make you an elite quarterback. It does not. It does not, bro. Eli Manning has 2 Super Bowls, and I mean, bro, I don't think Eli is elite, bro. Maybe I'm wrong. Hey, maybe I don't know football. He beat the GOAT, quote unquote, the red GOAT twice. So most people will say he's a Hall of Fame. He is a Hall of Fame because he beat Tom Brady twice. That's the only reason why he getting in. But come on, bro. Y'all really being disingenuous, bro. I mean, stats do make you a Hall of Famer. Y'all do know that, right? It's not just about championships. It's plenty of players that got Super Bowl rings that will never be in the Hall of Fame. Plenty. Plenty. Plenty of players, hundreds of players, thousands of players. They have that have been a part of Super Bowl championship teams, and they aren't in the Hall of Fame. Winning a Super Bowl does not make you an elite player. Did he play great in the Super Bowl? Absolutely. Did he get the job done? Absolutely. I'm not taking nothing away from Jalen Hurts, bro. Like I said, at best he's above average. At best, but elite, no. No, bro. No. And I take back what I said. Jay Daniels, is he elite? I'm not gonna say he elite. Does he have the potential to be elite? Yes. It's his first season. So I ain't gonna put him in the elite category yet. But from the potential wise, I would say he has the potential to be elite. I would say that. I ain't gonna call him elite yet because he only had one. He got you gotta in order to be elite, you to be real, you have to do this for a long period of time. It's been plenty of people have one great season and then they be no shows. So I take that back. But I think he is I mean, in my personal opinion, I think he's elite. But that's just me being biased because I'm a Redskins fan. So I'm gonna be unbiased and say not yet. We're not gonna put him in the elite category. Not yet. We're not gonna put him in that conversation yet. But let's be real, bro. Nobody is taking Jalen Hurts, bro. Are you gonna start a franchise with Jalen Hurts? No, no, you're not. You're not. You're not doing it, bro. You're not doing it. Trevor Lawrence got better stats than Jalen Hurts. And this is Trevor Lawrence we talking about. As far as passing the ball, because that's what a quarterback is supposed to do, pass the ball. Last time I checked. But hey, man, like I said, man, hey, for all you the fake Eagles fans out here, because we already know we live in a world where everybody's just a dick rider and a bandwagoner. We already know what time it is. Most of y'all Eagles fans, not even Eagles fans, y'all jumped on the bandwagon. Just like Chiefs fans. Most of y'all not even Chiefs fans. Y'all jumped on the bandwagon. Let's just keep it a buck, bro. Y'all did. Y'all did. I'm not a Chiefs fan, and I'm not an Eagles fan, because I don't dick ride. Y'all boys be jumping on bandwagons, bro. That's all y'all niggas do, bro. That's all y'all do. They're like, for instance, I'm pretty sure most of y'all in the chat, y'all think LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time. Y'all think LeBron James is the GOAT, right? Y'all think he better than Michael Jordan, right? Y'all think he better than Kobe, right? Come on, that's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all think he better than Shaq? Y'all think he better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the all-time greats that really put in work, that really had to go against great teams? LeBron James, bro, he beat one good team. One good team, and that shit was obviously rigged as hell, and you know it. When they beat the Warriors. And let's be real, that Cavaliers team was better than the Warriors. For instance, is LeBron James better than Kevin Durant? I'm pretty sure most people will say he is. Is Kyrie Irving better than Steph Curry? I think he is. I think Kyrie Irving is better than Stephen Curry. I think Stephen Curry is just a better three-point shooter and maybe free throw shooter. But other than that, I'm taking Kyrie Irving. If I had to start a team and I'm choosing a point guard and I had to choose between Stephen Curry and Kyrie Irving in their prime, I'm picking Kyrie. I'm picking Kyrie all day, every day. I'm picking Kyrie all day, every day. All day, every day. But like I say, man, the people in the chat, we already know y'all young. Y'all some young heads. Y'all have recency bias like a motherfucker. But Jalen Hurts, bro, is not elite. Stats do play a part in being elite. Has Jalen Hurts ever been nominated for MVP? Has he ever? Is Jalen Hurts going to win an MVP? Let me give him 5 more years. Is this nigga going to win an MVP? When is this nigga going to get an MVP since he's so elite? When? When he gonna throw 40 touchdown passes in a regular season? When? When he gonna throw 5 touchdowns in a regular season? When is it gonna happen, bro? It's been 5 years, man. You are who you are after season 3, to be real. Or I'm gonna say season 4. You are who you are after that, man. I ain't gonna say he's mediocre. I'm gonna say at best he's above average, like I said, but he's not elite, bro. There's no way in hell y'all finna sit here and tell me he's on the same level as Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees. I was looking at stats today. Man, Drew Brees was a monster, bro. Drew Brees was a monster, dog. I'm talking about throwing for 72%, 74% completion percentage, 70% completion percentage, and he did that shit like 5 or 6 times throughout his career. Led the league in passing like 6 or 7 times throughout his career. It might have been more than that, but I know at the very least he led the league in passing, bro, damn near half of his career. Drew Brees. Yes, he did play in a dome, but hey, bro, hey, it ain't his fault. bro was stacking that stuff in the stat sheet. He had all of the records before. If it wasn't for Tom Brady playing, and he just kept playing, Drew Brees would have had all of the records, bro. But Tom Brady, he just kept playing. And now Tom Brady got all the records. But if you look at game for game, day by day, like game for game, Drew Brees, dog, woo woo. As far as passing yards, he probably the GOAT, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I think he got like 7 seasons. I think he got 6 seasons, or oh man, I gotta look it up again. But if I'm not mistaken, he got 5 or 6 seasons, bro, over 5,000 passing yards. I think he got like 5 or 6 of them shits. Drew Brees was a monster, dog. But so you can't say stats only support my argument until you get to the playoffs. Let's just be honest, bro. Let's be real. The NFL is entertainment. It's not. It's for your entertainment. So when you judging somebody, you have to go off a skill set. You can't. You have to go off the eye test. You can't go off the playoffs and this and this and that and the third. That's how I know y'all didn't watch that last video, bro. I know y'all didn't watch that last video I made. Y'all just heard me talking shit in the beginning of the video, and that was it. Y'all know, because I know y'all got short attention spans. Y'all ain't finna watch the whole video. The video was like 56 minutes long, bro. I know y'all ain't watched that whole video. That's why this one only gonna be like 30 minutes. I'm gonna keep it short and simple. But like I said, bro, the playoffs, that shit is entertainment. It's all about the money. It's all about the bag. It's all about the bag. Y'all really believe Joe Burrow, y'all don't think that Super Bowl was rigged when Joe Burrow went against the Rams and he lost because they wanted to give Matthew Stafford that ring, and they wanted to give Aaron Donald that ring so they could go with that narrative. Oh, he's the GOAT, he's the greatest defensive player of all time, and all that bullshit. Come on, bro, come on, man. Y'all don't think that shit was rigged when the Patriots went against the Seahawks? And they had Marshawn Lynch at the 2-yard line, and they chose not to run the ball. Come on, bro. But I said this in the last video, but I know y'all didn't see that. I know y'all not finna listen to that, bro. But winning a Super Bowl does not make you an elite quarterback. What makes you elite is what you do in the regular season. That's how people know if you're an elite quarterback or not. Not winning a Super Bowl. Even if you play great. Doug Williams, he won a Super Bowl. But was he an elite quarterback? No. No. And I love Doug Williams, man. But like I said, is Doug Williams... Man, look. Doug Williams is in the College Football Hall of Fame. He's in the Black College Football Hall of Fame. And guess what? Doug Williams is the first African-American quarterback to win a Super Bowl. He's the first. He's the first. He's in the Washington Commanders Ring of Honor. He's in the Buccaneers Ring of Honor. But he's not, bro. He's not in the NFL Hall of Fame. He's not. Like I said, I'm gonna read this, and this is off of this is NFL.com. Doug Williams' absence from the Pro Football Hall of Fame is primarily due to a combination of factors. While his Super Bowl, I think that's XX2, I think that's 22. While his Super Bowl 22 victory and MVP award are significant achievements, some argue that his overall career statistics and consistency doesn't quite reach the typical Hall of Fame level for quarterbacks. Did y'all hear what they just said? Did y'all hear that? Come on, bro. I don't know if y'all understand these words, because I know in this new era, people don't know how to read. People don't know how to read. People don't know how to comprehend. People don't know how to articulate themselves. I'm going to read it again. Doug Williams' absence from the Pro Football Hall of Fame is primarily due to a combination of factors. While his Super Bowl 22 victory and MVP award are significant achievements, some argue that his overall career statistics and consistency doesn't quite reach the typical Hall of Fame level for quarterbacks. He is now being considered as a contributor to the game rather than a player, which is a different path to potential enshrinement. Come on, bro. That's Jalen Hurts. That's Jalen Hurts. That's Jalen Hurts. That's Jalen Hurts. Doug Williams threw like 4 touchdowns. He threw 4 touchdowns and 340 yards in the Super Bowl. He won the Super Bowl. But guess what? Doug Williams is not in the Hall of Fame. Come on, bro. Winning the Super Bowl does not make you an elite quarterback. That backs my argument up right there. Since y'all talking about stats and this and that and the third, that this I just read to you why. Winning a Super Bowl does not make you an elite quarterback. That means you won. That means you won on the biggest stage. Now, if you so happen to be a great quarterback in the regular season and you so happen to win a Super Bowl, you are a first ballot Hall of Famer. Absolutely. No doubt about it. But guess what made those guys first ballot Hall of Famers? The stats. The stats. The stats. You know what got Peyton Manning in the Hall of Fame? First ballot? You think it was them Super Bowl rings he got? No, because he didn't do shit. He didn't do shit in that Super Bowl he won against Cam Newton. He didn't do a damn thing. That was a sympathy ring. That shit was so rigged. They had Cam Newton running for his life the entire game. That was a sympathy ring because they didn't want Peyton Manning to retire with only one ring. So they said, you know what? We gonna get his mother sucker another ring. We gonna let him beat the shit out of Cam Newton so he can get another ring. And Cam Newton just gonna be the fall guy. Come on, bro. Like y'all be really acting like y'all don't know how this game goes. Like it's not entertainment. Like y'all don't know. Like when Tom Brady destroyed his cell phone because he had text messages in his phone that would have made him look, not made him look, that would have confirmed that he had something to do with Deflategate. So he got suspended for what, 4 to 6 games for tampering with evidence. Come on, man. We know this shit ain't real, bro. We know it's not real. The real people that really watch the game know it ain't real, bro. It's not. It's entertainment. Y'all be so caught up in this entertainment shit. Y'all be riding dick, man. This shit is crazy. Like I said, is Jalen Hurts a good quarterback? Yeah. Is he a great quarterback? Yes. But he's not elite, though, bro. He's not. Take away that Super Bowl ring. Is anybody saying he elite? No. Take away that Super Bowl, bro. Y'all only saying it. Oh, I got another example. Nick Foles on the same motherfucking team. Nick Foles. Oh, Nick Foles. He beat the GOAT. He beat Tom Brady when he was on the Patriots. And guess what team he beat him with? The Eagles. So is Nick Foles elite? Is Nick Foles a first ballot Hall of Famer? No. Come on, bro. Like, what are we even talking about? Why is this even a conversation? Come on, man. This man beat the GOAT. Nick Foles. Bro, like, man, I don't even know, bro, why I even be. Oh, my God, bro. People are just idiots, man. People are really idiots. Like, real shit. Real shit. This man got a Super Bowl MVP. This man got a Super Bowl MVP. And he never had a season. He never had a season with over 3,000 yards. Never. And it's crazy. Because, man, look. He started his career off in Philadelphia. That's where he started his career at. And he was starting. And guess what? He was trash. So they let him go. Then he went to the St. Louis Rams. He went to the Kansas City Chiefs. He was a journeyman. Then he went back to Philadelphia, got the ring, and he wasn't even starting. He was coming off the bench. Got a ring. He performed great in the Super Bowl. He performed great in the Super Bowl. I think he got the highest QBR in the Super Bowl. Let me look it up. Damn. Shit. Phil Simms. He completed 22. Dang, he went stupid. Let me see. Nick Foles, QBR. And Super Bowl, I think it was what, 52? Not 52, or was it 42? I don't know. I think it was 42. Playing for the Philadelphia Eagles, he had a stellar performance against the New England Patriots. He completed 28 of 43 passes for 373 yards, and he threw 3 touchdowns, and he had 1 interception. And he famously caught a 1 yard touchdown pass trick play known as the Philly Special. So he had 4 touchdowns. Foles was named Super Bowl MVP for his performance, according to the Eagles official website. So come on, bro, like is Nick Foles elite? Because Nick Foles did the same thing Jalen Hurts did. He took a talented team. He led a talented team in the playoffs to the Super Bowl, and he won. Is he elite? Is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? Come on, man. This shit gotta stop, bro. I don't know what kind of fans y'all are when it comes to sports. I don't know what the hell y'all got going on. But bro, Nick Foles is not a Hall of Famer, and neither is Jalen Hurts. It's not, bro. Not. He ain't. Nah, if Jalen Hurts win 2 or 3 more Super Bowls, oh yeah, he'll be in the Hall of Fame. He'll be in the Hall of Fame. He'll be in the Hall of Fame. But will he win 2 or 3 more Super Bowls? I doubt it. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. But nevertheless, I already know what's gonna happen. Y'all gonna come in the comment section. Y'all gonna talk shit. Y'all gonna be like, "Oh, the stats, the stats." Bro, the stats is what makes you a great player. That's what makes you a great player. Stats. It's not just championships. It's a combination of both. If you are a first ballot Hall of Famer, undoubtedly nobody can doubt you at all. You have to do 1 or 2 things. But for quarterbacks, to be honest, you have to be like a combination of both. To be real, like the only way you might make it into the Hall of Fame without any rings at all is if you somebody like Dan Marino. You just and how did Dan Marino get into the Hall of Fame? He put up numbers, great numbers, statistics, QBR, touchdowns, passing yards. That's how you get in the Hall of Fame. You have to be great in the regular season. You don't get in the Hall of Fame by carrying a stacked ass team to the Super Bowl and winning 1 championship. 1 championship with a stacked ass team like that is not finna get Jalen Hurts into the Hall of Fame, buddy. Sorry. Is Jalen Hurts got a better chance to get into the Hall of Fame than Lamar Jackson or Joe Burrow or Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes or Matthew Stafford or any of those great quarterbacks, man? No, he does not. Just because you won 1 ring, no, this does not put you ahead of the pack just because you won a championship. It does not, bro. Now, if you balling in the regular season and you're winning championships like Tom Brady, like Ben Roethlisberger, people like that, yeah, you a Hall of Famer, first ballot, absolutely. But that's not the case. That's not the case. Y'all acting like this nigga just been balling in the regular season, like he just been going ham. Bro, this nigga been playing so mediocre. On these stacked ass rosters, only throwing 18 touchdowns and 2,903 yards. With AJ Brown and Devonta Smith and Saquon Barkley, you only threw 18 touchdowns, my nigga. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop, bro. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop the madness. Y'all gotta stop the madness. Real shit. Y'all gotta stop the madness. I don't know what y'all smoking on, but y'all need to leave that shit alone. Like, y'all don't know football for real, bro. Stats is literally what gets you in the Hall of Fame. Like, what's the reason why all y'all niggas say LeBron James to go? Stats. It ain't his skill set, because the nigga can't dribble. The nigga can't shoot free throws. He's not a great three-point shooter. He's not a great mid-range shooter either. He's just a great driver to the basket. What's the reason why y'all niggas say LeBron is the GOAT? Stats, points, rebounds, assists, all that. If it wasn't for his statistics, nobody would be saying he's the GOAT. Because he's not clutch. Playing on these stacked-ass super teams. Come on, bro. He choked against mediocre teams like the Mavericks. Against the Miami Heat. Come on, man. An old-ass Spurs team. When Tim Duncan was on his fucking deathbed. Man. This shit wild, bro. I don't know, bro. That's why I don't like talking to young people about sports. Or people in their 30s either. Because most of them niggas be stupid too. I want to talk to the old heads that watched the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s. Not these new niggas. I don't want to talk to y'all. Stay out of my comment section. Cause y'all niggas are idiots. I'm sorry, bro. Idiots, bro. This man is not elite. Ain't nothing about this man elite at all. Like I say, great. Like Cam Newton say, great game manager. He's a great game manager. Just like Dak Prescott, great game manager. He's been to 2 Pro Bowls. He don't got no All-Pros. In 5 years, he's been to 2 Pro Bowls. No All-Pros with these stacked-ass teams this nigga been on. Because the Eagles never been trash. Ever since they got Jalen Hurts, they never had a bad roster. Not once. Never had a bad roster. They always had a good team. And this nigga don't got no All-Pros, but he elite, right? How you gonna get in the Hall of Fame with no All-Pros, my nigga? How you gonna get in the Hall of Fame with no first-team All-Pros, my nigga? You ain't leading the league in no categories at all, but you got one little bitty ring, and y'all talking about he elite. Man, y'all niggas goofy. Y'all goofy as hell. Y'all goofy as hell. But that's it, bro. I'm gonna make another video, but I'm just gonna talk about statistics. I ain't even finna make this. Next video. I'm not even really finna mention Jalen Hurts. I'm just gonna show y'all what elite is. I'm gonna go on NFL.com and we gonna look at these stats. We gonna look at these stats and show y'all what elite really is. Because y'all niggas don't know the definition of what elite is. Y'all think just because somebody win a championship, that means you're elite. I guess Nick Foles is elite. I guess so. That means shit. Put Nick Foles in the Hall of Fame, then shit. He beat Tom Brady. Put him in the Hall of Fame. Man, get the fuck out, man. Y'all, man, I'm done, bro. I'm done.